Hello everyone, it's Skil here. In today's unscripted mission, a friendly patrol has been ambushed by insurgents west of Lashkar Gah. The enemy are using mortars and machine guns, have disabled the patrol's vehicles, and the friendlies, who have taken casualties, have made off on foot to the west. We are being scrambled to go and collect them. A flight of 2 Apaches escorting 1 Chinook. But my wingman's aircraft has developed a fault, and he can't go. Due to the urgent nature of the request, we're going to go without him. Let's get moving. The keen-eyed amongst you might have noticed that for this mission I'm using the Pimax Dream Air. As I only received it a couple of days ago, it is my first actual proper flight using it. I am working on a full review and initial impressions video, which will be published soon, TM. So I'll keep most of my thoughts to myself in the meantime. However, suffice it to say, so far, so impressed. We'll just follow the big lad here round onto runway 19 of the Camp Bastion heliport. Should be a relatively short flight from here down to Lashkar Gah, and once the big lad is clear of the runway, we'll get going. There he goes. And we're off. Wheels up. God, that Chinook's fast. Look how far away he's got already. Stress these engines to try and keep up. Okay, now that we're clearing the perimeter of the camp, I can turn some of these lights off. Better arm the ASE. And the countermeasures. Set up some weapons. Gun, set that to 20 rounds, and we'll set rockets to 2s. Ground's relatively level. We can set the manual range to about 800 meters, should do. And we'll set up our video display as the TADS. Got an update from the troops on the ground that the enemy are still pursuing on foot, prosecuting with small arms. We've also got an update that there are 2 heavily armed technicals approaching from the south. So we need to intercept them. We could do a lot of damage with those heavy machine guns. But because it's me, even though the mission is very urgent, there's always a little bit of time for some showboating whilst on. Hello. Although George doesn't look very impressed. Chinook is going to peel off and head to the west. Give us time to head directly towards the ambush site. Try and get a lay of the land before it gets there. We're going to head in low level, try and mask our approach for as long as possible. As we have the rough area of the ambush site, we've created that as a waypoint, and I've had George slew the TADs towards that area. Once we pop up, we should be able to get a view of what's going on. You can see the smoke already on the horizon, so we know we're heading the right way. Pop up over these houses and drop back down. I'm going to pop up, do a bit of a power climb here, see if we can get an early view of the target area.
Deslaving.
Smoke there on the TAD's display. George has found something. Now George, that looks to me like it's one of the friendly vehicles which has been disabled. So if you could try and look for one of the enemy, that would be helpful.
And deslaving. Target acquired.
That looks more promising. We know that the enemy are attacking from the east side of the smoke, in a wooded area. That might be the mortar. We'll engage that.
Laser on.
As there's no such thing as overkill, I think a hellfire will do. Rifle. And check. Not too sure if that was the mortar team, but whatever or whoever they were, they're dead now.
Target destroyed. Roger. Deslave.
As we know, the friendlies have made off to the west side of the smoke. Anything on the east should be fair game, so let's try and do a bit of area coverage with some rockets.
Good effects on target. And slave. Now deslaved. Dewased. Target acquired.
Oh, there's those two technicals approaching from the south.
Blazing. Pausing hellfire. Engaging.
Rifle. First technical destroyed.
Blazing. Target destroyed. Roger. Bounty slave. Blazing.
Orange smoke to the 1 o'clock now.
Roger.
The Chinook must be closing in on those troops that are needing picked up.
Engaging.
Technical 2 destroyed.
Blazing. Good effects on target.
Get some more of these insurgents, George.
Blazing. Good effects on target.
Chinook is on the ground now, picking up the troops. I've got control of 30mm. Still see a few insurgents down there. Just waiting for them to get the last of those troops on board. See our disabled vehicle there. Once they are clear, we'll destroy that to deny it to the enemy. It's a Chinook on the move. It's the disabled vehicle destroyed. Done what we came to do. We've collected the friendlies. Time to get them back to Bastion. Chinook pilot is very helpfully overflying the enemy position just to make sure that they get shot at, I guess. It wouldn't be one of my missions if everything went to plan. I have somehow managed to put myself in between the Chinook and the enemy forces, and I'm in the crossfire. So I've got to stay low enough that I do not get shot by my own troops. And that's it, we've formed up for a nice leisurely run back to Bastion to drop off these casualties. Anyway, I'll end the mission there. I'm sure you don't want to watch the boring flight all the way back. Thank you all very much for taking the time to watch this video. Please consider hitting the like and subscribe, and I'll catch you later.